Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, LoveDefined. I'm so excited and happy that you are here. My name is Ogechi OKK. You can call me DoubleO. So DoubleO is fine. Welcome to LoveDefined. This YouTube channel is really all about the subject matters of love, family, and relationships. So if you fit any of these criteria, you're welcome here. And if you know any friends and family that fit any of those criteria as well, please send them my way. So I'm super excited to have this first episode. I'm so excited. I'm sure you can tell. Looking at something dealing with love and family and relationships, it does make sense to have sort of like the very first episode topic, to be about love. If you have any relationships, if you're blessed to have any amazing family, if you are in love, in any of these things, you agree that love is a main ingredient, isn't it? So that's what we're going to touch on today. What is love? So just take a moment and think. What is love? What is love to you? What is love? I believe we live in a society that has different definitions for the word love. I love pizzas. I love ice cream. I love going to the movies. I love the clubs. I love adventures. I love my mom. So you do you know what I mean? We use the word love for both in relationships and also for inanimate objects and just random things. Love is such a abused word. We don't even know what love really means anymore. So we're gonna go into that. I think we all need a refresher. I don't know about you, but it's always good every now and then to kind of remind ourselves of what love is, and maybe even have like a check with yourself, like, am I loving? Am I lovable? Things like that, isn't it? So we'll go into it. All right. So what is love? Is love a feeling? What do you think? Please, I want to know what you think. Please type it for me in the comments section. Is love a feeling? Is love something you imagine? Is love something you get from others? Can you love yourself? We're going deep, isn't it? We are going deep. So I have an amazing interest in marriage. And if you happen to know any person who's married, or you're a married person yourself, you know the role that love plays. I'm interested in relationships as well, and you can't have relationships and marriages without love. You can't even be a human being, like an active, engaging human being, without love. Love is so vital to our living. And for me, this is how I would define love. Love is not something you can physically touch. I really hope you agree. It's not something you can hold. I can't lift up this pen and say, this is love. Although you can't really see it too much. So love is not something you can physically bring and say, this is love. I love you, my darling. No. So love is then supposed to be, and is, and should be, an action word. Love is a word. So if someone tells you, I love you, it's just plain English. It's just plain words. It's just a sentence. To really know and examine this person, that they really love me, it must be the actions they show towards you. So love is something that someone will do towards you to make you better, to make you a better person, to support you, to believe in you, to be kind towards you. It's something done towards you, or you do unto others, to show them that you are for them. So love shouldn't demean you. Love shouldn't belittle you. Love shouldn't destroy you. Love shouldn't reduce you. Love promotes. Love lifts up. Love encourages. Love believes in you when everybody else is like, I'm not sure. So that's love, okay? And you can get it from everywhere. So if you're blessed enough to have amazing family, mom, dad, all sorts of people, that's love, you know. You're bonded together by blood, but there is then still that action shown towards you to tell you I care, to tell you I love you. So when you hear that sentence, it then makes sense, because it's all now being backed up by actions, isn't it? Yes, and also in relationships as well. So you're in love with this person or the other. How do you know? You're gonna know with how you treat them and how they treat you. So take out the feelings. Oh yes, feelings. So feelings of attraction, electricity, excitement, heat. Ooh. You know what I'm talking about? Chemistry. Sorry to bust your bubble. That's not love. That's exactly what it is. Chemistry, attraction, feelings, you know, in and of themselves, that's what they are. Genuine love, like I love you. It must be, again, doing those things I mentioned earlier. You should feel that you're being lifted up. You're being cared for. You don't come second, you come first to that person. The person will go any length for you. The person wants to see you better, wants to see you try, believes that you can do something. If you fall, they're ready to help you rise up again. That's love. That's love. They're ready for, so love lifts up, like I said. Love promotes you. Love believes in you. Love is able to transform you. Even when you find yourself maybe unworthy of love. Sometimes we've gone through things in our lives. We think we are unlovable, and you meet someone that gives you such hope and gives you such belief that you start to think again of yourself as being worthy of love, because you are worthy of love. All right. So that's what's love. So we're going to go a little bit deeper to talk something about who is love. So a lot of people don't know this, that yes, there is that love which I've just tried to define in as many ways as we can possibly understand. But nobody on earth is capable of loving another person without something called the spirit of love. So in and of myself, it's not possible for me, with all that life kind of treats you, with everything we go through in this world, to just every day have the strength, have the heart, have the mindset to go out there and be loving towards people. It is just not possible. Yes. It's not, because we're stressed left, right, and center. We have expectations that are becoming disappointments. We have, fallouts with people. We have misunderstanding on the left, on the right. It's so hard in and of yourself to just love. How? So there is something under the spirit of love, and I'm going to talk about it, because that's who love is. Love is a spirit. Love is a spirit. So if you think about anger, for example, if you know someone, or you are someone that maybe struggles with anger, it's not every single minute of the day that you're like just angry, right? So there are moments, there are triggers, there are like things that can get to you, and you just find yourself being overwhelmed with anger. It's like it's something that just comes on you. So similarly with love, it's something that can come on you to help you, because in today's world, it is nasty. It is blackmail left and right and center. It is hatred. It is going for myself. I don't care about others. It's so hard to be a loving person. And even when you have love and you really want to love people, sometimes what they would then do to you would just detour you, like, that person is not worthy of my love. Never. So love is a spirit, and I will introduce him even more towards the end, okay? So that would help us understand how it's possible that you can be in a marriage relationship with somebody or an engaged relationship with somebody, and you're going 2 years, 4 years, 6 years. You've seen their worst, you've seen their best, you've seen their ups, you've seen their downs, and you're committed to stay with them. That is love, because it's easy to love when somebody is just the best thing. Oh, wow. But when someone shows you their ugly sides, it's hard to be loving. So that spirit of love is what actually helps every human being to love beyond people's faults and people's weaknesses, and your kids that drive you crazy, they don't listen to you, but you still love them, isn't it? So that's spirit of love. So next topic, within obviously the topic of love, is just a question to ask yourself. Do you think you are loving? Do you think somebody can be lovable and then somebody can be unlovable? I know, right? We're going really deep here. What do you think? I want to know your answers in the comment section. Are you loving? Would you consider yourself as someone who's loving? If I were to meet your friends, for example, or some of your close relatives and things like that, would they say of you that you're loving? And also for you, when you sort of love those that you love, do you find that you need them to be lovable first? Have you got a criteria with which you love? Or do you just love everybody? How does it work for you? Again, I like this topic so much because we don't really talk about these things, do we? Have a moment to just reflect about love, because true love heals. True love can really help a person transform their life. It just takes one person to really show you that true love. And what I've found over the years is that you don't have to be lovable for somebody to love you. And that person's not going to do it by their own strength, by the way. They have to do it by that spirit of love that really helps them to love. So I don't know, think back. Do you know a particular friend, colleague, cousin, sibling? Siblings are amazing, aren't they? Or mom or dad, if you're blessed to have them. Aunties, uncle, teachers, anyone that you can just think of that you found so loving, like you just really, really love them. You could love them all day. And then think of anyone you can remember that, like, the very thought of them make you go, ugh. That's right, yeah, those people. And that you think, never, no, I can't love that person. No, not worthy of my love. Not worthy of my love. Yeah. Can you see what I mean by how of your own power you can't love everybody? You just can't. You can't love people by your own strength. So back to those people that you've thought of that were loving to you, cousins, or you found them loving. Can you be truthful and say that they never ever made a mistake? They never ever hurt you, even once, just once. That amazing colleague at work, that amazing friend, mom, dad, siblings, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, can you really truly say that they were loving, they were lovable for you because they just never ever crossed your line? Yeah, can you say that? I'm sure the answer is no. They definitely stepped on your toes. Oh my goodness. But the difference with those relationships is that you were committed to them. You ain't going nowhere. You were committed to them. You were ready to fight for that relationship. You were ready to make it work. You were ready to be there, come rain, come sunshine. You're like, this is where I land. This is where I die. This is where I'll be. You can't underestimate the place of commitment when it comes to love. And regarding people that you might think are unlovable, one thing I always try to tell myself is that when you meet somebody and when you know somebody, you can never ever know 100% of them. And from where you stand, you may see that person as unlovable. Guess what? Flip it 180 degrees, and somebody else sees that person as so loving. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Even the most, wicked person on earth probably will have someone that says, no, they're so good. It's crazy. It is crazy. So we live in such a world, isn't it? It's all mixed up and everything. But love makes things go round. Alrighty. So, come to the last point that I want to talk about. And that's linking back to when we talked about who is love. And we said love is a spirit, because it can really come on you. You can just meet somebody and you just find that there's something about them. They're kind. They're down to earth. They go out of their way. They are sacrificial. They are thoughtful. And a couple of good other stuff that I could mention that deep down that the average person in this world does not have the time, does not have the mindset, or even the grace, the ability to be that kind. Not because they don't want to be, but life is just full of trash. Sometimes people go through harsh blows that life deals with them. Life is never kind to everybody. And even to those that you think, oh, they've got it all, they've got this, they've got that. You've never seen their pain. You've never seen them cry. They may have things that are beyond what you can physically see that is giving them hurt. So, hence that spirit of love. I want to introduce you to love himself. So the spirit of love is somebody, an amazing person. It makes your world looking for the word now. It's so many things. The spirit of love makes your world a better place. So yes, you live in planet Earth, full of all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah. But the spirit of love lives with you, and it helps you to navigate life. It helps you to navigate relationships. I believe we all benefit from the spirit of love when it comes to relationships. Because when somebody breaks your heart, you don't go down. The spirit of love just lifts you back up. You're more than this. Let's keep moving. When somebody tells you lies and disappoints you, the spirit of love lifts you up and says, you got this. You got this. Your worth is far more than rubies and amazing, incredible jewelries. You're a gem. To love himself is one asset that I think everybody should have. Everybody. If you don't have the spirit of love inside of you, if you've never met that spirit of love, If you don't have it inside of you, I encourage you to, because it would help you see life through the lenses of a colorful speck, I could say. You see life through an amazing lens that lets you know there's more to this life than the negatives you go through. It helps you to await for that turnaround that will turn the negatives to positives. If you don't have the spirit of love, you're left with your own strength and will and power, and they will fail you because you are limited. A human being has to sleep within 24 hours. We don't just keep going and going and going and going and going. If you go without food and water by 10 days, I don't know. We're not unlimited. We're really quite restricted. A couple of things you would do and you land yourself in the hospital. A couple of things you would drink and you're in trouble. So we find that to live in this world and to survive its blows, to survive the lies, to survive the disappointments, to survive the heartaches, to survive the pull downs, just all the negative that just seem to roam around on planet Earth, to survive mindsets that don't really help you to achieve anything, mindsets that try to keep you low and make you think you're unworthy of love, that really reduce your self-esteem and make you feel like you can't rise above the ground. You need that spirit of love. That spirit of God of love reminds you that you're made for something bigger than where you are. That spirit of love helps you to believe in yourself. That spirit of love helps you to make healthy relationships that can then, empower your life, your career, your goals, your dreams, draw you closer to them and make you attractive to people. The spirit of love is so much needed. So much needed. It helps to put a smile on your face as well. Like, in spite of what's going on, you're able to put a smile on your face, not because you're pretending, but because that joy is just there, that peace, that love is just there. You just know it's going to be all right. And I wouldn't want to finish this episode without giving you an opportunity to meet that spirit of love himself. I've got a secret. Don't laugh. I've got a secret to share. We're going to come really close, okay? So sorry. My phone keeps falling down. So I've got a secret to share, like I said. I'm going to come a bit closer, okay? He's your father. I need to be a bit louder. The secret of this about the spirit of love is that he's your dad. I said it. Yep. He's your father. So I'll chat a bit more about that in another video. But I just want that to sink in. The spirit of love is your father. We'll go more into that later. Thank you so much for connecting today. I'm going to put a couple of links in the description box, just to explain a few more things, but I really hope that you find them helpful. And I'm so excited. Thank you for watching this video. And if it made you to learn one or two things, if it inspired you, if it made you feel a bit lighter than whatever burdens you sort of came with at the start of the video, if you found it to be a blessing, if you found it to make you laugh, please like, share, subscribe, and I look forward to our next episode. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Bye. Ciao.